Dear friends, welcome to Thirukkural English Couplet TV. We have already seen chapter 85. Now we are coming to chapter 86 of Thirukkural. Thirukkural Kurals are being interpreted and explained by me. I have been explaining in accordance with what I have translated called Thirukkural English Couplets. This is a translated book. This has translated all Kurals, all 1330 Kurals in 133 chapters. The same way as Valdur has written, it has been translated in 4 plus 3 words, complying with Kural Vinba, and the same way it has been translated using couplet definition. That is, 2 lines having same syllabic meter in each line. That way it has been translated. And you could go to my previous video, introductory video, wherein I have explained about how I have translated. Mostly I have used a semantical approach to translate, to bring the heart and the soul of Valluvar to translation. One thing. Secondly, idiomatic expression, idiomatically aspect is also in certain places used, in certain other places mixed way of idiomatic and semantical approach is used. Whenever it comes, I just point out all those things. And moreover, I have put all these 1330 Kurals in 133 chapters into 16 heads or headings, which are known as aspects. Now we are in the 11th aspect called 11th aspect we have completed. Now we are coming to the 12th aspect called temperance, wherein family counseling is also included. Already we have seen about the family counseling. Now there is a certain counseling which are required for the family. So family counseling is also included in the temperance aspect, which starts from 86th chapter to 90. It ends in chapter number 95. Now we are in 86th chapter. This is called enmity. Enmity is talking about 10 things or 10 ways how enmity will be. All 10 Kurals will be taken as one video, whereby we will be able to see everything together, because each one is interrelated and interconnected with each other, so we can see everything together. Here we start with the first one. Enmity, being hatred, would destroy God's grace. God's grace is available for everybody. It's available even for the undeserved person, because God's grace is something which is for the people who don't deserve. That is God's grace. But these undeserved people can have God's grace. But here, Valluvar says this grace is not even available to those people who don't deserve. Because enmity, being hatred, would destroy God's grace. Enmity being hatred. This enmity is something which hates people. So this will hate even hatred. So hatred will also be hated out. It will not be available for those people who hate. So enmity, people having enmity will not be eligible for even God's grace. Second one, restoring unkindness is better than unfriendly enmity. Unkindly enmity is not good, but restoring unkindness is better. Unkindness is also not good, but unkindness is better comparing to unfriendly enmity. So which is better? Pakal karudi pattasayinum ihal karudi inna seyyame thalai. Restoring unkindness is better. That is okay. But unfriendly enmity is not okay. It's not good. That is what he says. Third one. Avoid disease called enmity to be famous. If you want to be famous, he has spoken so many things about this popularity. For popularity or being famous, you can do a lot of things. He has been talking a lot of things about this fame. But here he says, if you want to be famous, there is a disease with you. You just get rid of that disease. You come out of that disease. That disease is called enmity. Enmity should not be with you. You should come out of that disease, and then you will become famous. Fourth one, avoid painful hatred which yields joyful pleasure. Avoid what? Painful hatred. Hatred is not good, which is painful. Avoid that, which will give you joyful pleasure. Which will give you pleasure. That will be joyful. So how much pleasure you can find there? So avoid that. Avoid painful hatred, which yields joyful pleasure. Fifth one, none can win one who avoids hatred. So the person who avoids hatred will not be won by anybody. He will be succeeding in everything because he is hated the hatred. I mean, hatred has been hated by him, avoided by him. He cannot be overcome by anybody. He will succeed everything. He will be a successful person. He will be a successful person, he says. Sixth one, those endeavoring hatred will lose their life. If anybody wants to keep his life, not lost. If anybody doesn't want to lose his life, he should be endeavoring hate. He should not be endeavoring hatred. Hatred should not be endeavored at. Hatred should not be even tried for any purpose. We should not even try hatred. Hatred should not be endeavored at any cost, lest you should not lose your life. Seventh one, enmity hovering over one misses successful ways. If enmity is hovering over, if it is placed just above your head, what will happen? Misses successful ways. You will be missing all successful ways coming on your way. You will be not seeing the ways coming on your way when you have hatred, enmity with you. Next one, avoid thinking of enmity, otherwise encounter ruin. Eighth Quran, avoid thinking of enmity, otherwise encounter ruin. You will be encountering ruin. So avoid thinking of enmity. You even should think. You should get rid of enmity in your thinking. You should come out of hatred and enmity even in your thinking. You should not think about enmity. Then you will not be ruined. Otherwise, you will be ruined. What he says in his 8th Quran, 9th Quran. When favors assemble, think not of hatred. When favors assemble, think not of hatred. When favors comes to you, don't think about the hatred. Hatred is to be hated out. You should avoid it. You should eliminate. You should take it off. You should never think of it. And when favors comes, don't think about it. இகல் காணால் ஆக்கும் வருங்கால் அதனை மிகல் காணும் கேடு தரற்கு. He says. Next one, 10th one. Enmity encourages evil, whereas friendship encourages amity. Enmity encourages what? Evil, sinful things. It will be encouraging you to do something more and more sins. It will make you commit sins. Whereas friendship encourages amity. So friendship will be giving you the amity. This is the 10th Quran. Enmity encourages evil, whereas friendship encourages amity. Amity means some peace among you. It will be encouraging peace among you. Enmity will be encouraging, giving you, that will be discouraging you. And that will be making you commit evil. Whereas friendship encourages amity, peace among you. That will be giving peace among you. These are the 10 Qurans spoken in the chapter 86, enmity. Okay, we can come to the next one, 87. Thank you very much.